New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Can you hear me now? I just now saw the note that you couldn't hear me. Can you hear me now? Oh dear. Still no sound? My mic says it's working, but it also says it's muted. All right, let me try it again. Can you hear me? Somebody post a note so I know. Yes, you can. Oh, thank goodness. All right, I'm just going to start over at the beginning because we don't have a time frame. And it's a really good reading, and I want you to hear it. So, the reading that we're going to start with for today is from 365 Science of Mind. And it's from January 16th. This is the title, which of course is also a powerful affirmation. Good is forever my experience. Now, can't you just wrap your heart around that one? Good is forever my experience. Realizing that we are in the midst of an ever-present good and believing that there is a law that brings everything of its nature into our lives, we should learn to think and act as though every wrong condition of yesterday were converted into something new and better today. I believe that all the mistakes I have ever made, including somehow turning my mic off, are swallowed up in a love, in a peace, and in a life greater than I am. Therefore, I surrender all past mistakes into the keeping of this ever-present and perfect life. I affirm that love is guiding me into a real and deep cooperation with life and into a sincere affection for everyone. Today is a fresh beginning, a new start, a joyous adventure on the pathway of eternal progress. Today is bright with hope and happy with fulfillment. Therefore, I affirm that this is the day that God has made, that it is good, and that I find fulfillment in it. The law of mind responding to this word of good makes everything in my life simple, effective, and whole. The action of wisdom through me arranges every circumstance so that success and happiness will come from it. I express the spirit within so that only love and confidence go out to everyone I meet, blessing everything I touch and bringing peace and comfort and joy to my world. In every thought, in every deed, in every act, I am sustained by an infinite power and guided gently into an increasing good for myself and others. Well, that's a little better, but I probably ought to show you these banners again just to be sure. Just in case you have a prayer request that doesn't happen at 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m., prayer@ntmedia.org. It's available 24/7, 365, and it is always our joy to be here to pray with you, for you, and about you. So if you have a prayer request, shoot us an email and then let it go because it's taken care of. So let's take this wonderful Ernest Holmes reading into treatment, and I will invite you to just relax in your chair, allow it to support you, and let all of your attention be focused on hearing with the ears of your heart, on letting these words rise up as if from your own consciousness, on letting this prayer be your prayer, letting its truth be your truth, letting its life be your life. So, and if it's comfortable, close your eyes, and if it's not, don't bother. It doesn't matter a bit. Okay, here we go. God is all there is. This is one of my favorites. God is the very fabric of the universe. God is the loom upon which that fabric is woven and the thread from which it is woven and the weaver of the tapestry. I am a vibrant pattern in this tapestry of life that is God. I am animated by the life of God. I was designed by the intelligence of God, and I am always motivated by the love of God. Everything that God is, it put into creating me. I am the physical manifestation of a unique, sparkling idea in the mind of God. God's life is my life. It is eternal, it is infinite, and it is always expanding. My gifts and talents are essential to the unfolding evolution of humanity. I am excited by this journey, and I know the wisdom of God assures that I always know what I need to know when I need to know it. And the unfailing law of God through my word assures that I have whatever I need whenever I need it. And the grace of God, the unearned, always flowing grace of God, guides me to give what is mine to give in every moment. The love of God flows to me and through me in a torrent, an absolute whitewater cataract of love that lifts me up and moves me forward, that supports me and brings me joy. There is nothing I cannot do. There is nothing I cannot be. There is nothing I cannot have. And I am filled with gratitude for the peace, presence, and comfort that flow from knowing this truth. I release my word now to the universal law that knows only to say yes. So I know it is done, and I celebrate that doing. Thank you so much for bearing with me while I fumbled through that microphone problem. And I hope that this was a great way to start your day, and that you'll come back again and again and again, because, New Thought Media Network is way more than just a morning and evening prayer kind of place. We have almost 40 hours of programming every single week. And on Sundays, look at this, on Sundays, we have 6 different centers that live stream their services to New Thought Media. 6. So you can stay home in your jammies if you need to, or if there's 8 inches of snow like we had last Sunday, and still do God's stuff all day long. There's something for everybody. Every day of the week, there's something. There's music, there's comedy, there's lectures, there's classes, there's discussions and interviews. My personal favorite, because it tickles me so much, is Now the Good News. You're not going to find that on ABC, CBS, NBC, or Fox, but you find it here on NT Media. So join us again and again. And right after our broadcast is the Morning Sip with Reverend Melissa. I mean, how could you not have a fabulous day if you start with her? And on Tuesdays around lunchtime, if you're not busy with something else, I have a program. It's called Global Focus Today. Ta-da, there it is. And what I do is I interview focus ministers from across the New Thought movement. And focus ministers, of course, are ministers who don't have a brick and mortar church. They don't have a congregation. We have instead, I'm a focus minister. We have instead a special focus for our ministry. That's why we're called focus ministers. And they're always different and interesting. Spirituality is evolving like everything else. There are as many paths to unfoldment and enlightenment as there are people on the planet. So we need lots of different kinds of ministry. And I'm trying to get all of them on my program. I have some who do comedy until I laugh and tears roll down my cheeks. And then I go, ooh, I hadn't thought of that. I have some who do music with exactly the same effect. Tears roll down my face. And then I go, ooh, I didn't think of that. Some of them only work with unhoused folks. Some of them, I have one who only does weddings and memorials. There's a huge variety. And the benefit to me, besides being able to serve other people in the New Thought movement, is that I have never failed to learn something new. Every time I do this program, somebody teaches me something I didn't already know. And that makes it not a wasted day for me, because a wasted day is when I didn't learn anything new. So maybe you would learn something if you came too. I hope you'll at least give us a try. And in the meantime, have the best weekend ever. Stay warm if you're in a cold place, and cool if you're in a warm place. And I hope I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.